When originally released on the GameCube, Super Mario Sunshine saw critical praise from many big-name publications and websites. Now, the game wasn't seen as a revolution like its predecessor Mario 64, but rather an evolution of what made Mario 64 a good game. Now, of course, at the same time, on the opposite end of the spectrum, there were some gamers and critics out there who panned the game for a variety of reasons. The camera system, FLUDD being a gimmick, the game being the same old collectathon, and so on. I mean, for me, it's been so long that I don't really remember my exact feelings about the game at the time, but I do remember having fun with it. But how about the version that's included in Super Mario 3D All-Stars? Well, that's what I'm here to talk about. Danny from the Famicast here. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications, because today we're taking a look at Super Mario Sunshine in the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection, focusing on performance, visuals, and just whether or not this game is still fun all these years later. Now, controls in Super Mario Sunshine here are pretty standard when it comes to Mario platformers. FLUDD, of course, brings a whole new element into the equation here, though. Now, with this water-filled backpack, Mario is able to perform some additional moves that haven't been found in other 3D Mario titles since or before. Now, FLUDD has a few different functions here early on, and these are the ones that you'll most likely mainly be using throughout your experience: the squirt nozzle and the hover nozzle. Now, if you played Sunshine before, you know what to expect here, but just in case, for the squirt nozzle, basically pressing R or ZR allows you to shoot water at enemies or goop that's lying around on the island. Now, ZR here can be used to basically squirt this stuff while on the move, while R will basically allow Mario to stop in his tracks and take aim. Now, the hover nozzle gives Mario the ability to hover in the air for a limited amount of time. Later on in the game, you are also introduced to the rocket and turbo nozzles, which, in order here, the rocket nozzle allows Mario to shoot high up into the air, and then the turbo nozzle will kind of like give him a boost around certain areas and stuff. Things still feel pretty good here in the 3D All-Stars version of the game control-wise. Choosing the correct nozzle can take some getting used to, but you'll get it down after playing for a little while. Now, camera control here is also pretty responsive and feels a little bit better than what it did in the original game. Now, with Sunshine on the GameCube, the camera couldn't be changed from an inverted control scheme, which I'm personally not a fan of. In 3D All-Stars, this has actually been reversed, which is a welcome addition in my opinion. Still, there's no option to change this around, so for those of you out there that like the inverted camera control, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. Everyone else, it's kind of like a thumbs up there. Now, from a visual standpoint, Super Mario Sunshine is now running at 1080p, 30 frames a second, and has widescreen support. Now, overall, this HD facelift looks pretty good here. Now, even the opening cinematics for the game, which were severely compressed in the original GameCube release, they look quite a bit sharper and cleaner. Now, while the visuals do look better overall, it would be hard not to notice the messy textures that the game still sports. You likely won't spot them from afar, but when you get up close, you'll definitely see them. It's kind of a shame that the small details like this weren't polished up a bit, but, you know, it is what it is. On a similar note, I do find it kind of weird that the original GameCube X button icon was left in this version of the game. I mean, it's not a big deal or anything, but it's just weird. Now, in terms of frame rate, I haven't played through this version of the game to completion, but from what I have played up to this point, the experience has been pretty smooth. Now, I can't comment on what other people's experiences of the game are having a bad frame rate, because I just haven't seen it. But that's just something to keep in mind before picking up this game. Now, just for a little history lesson here, and I know some of this is included in the main menu in the 3D collection, but Super Mario Sunshine first actually released in Japan on the GameCube on July 19th, 2002, with a North American release following on August 25th, and then a European and Australian launch coming in October of the same year. Now, when it comes down to tracking down this game on the GameCube itself, things are a little bit on the expensive side as of the time of this recording. However, the Japanese version of the game still remains mainly affordable. Now, obviously, a drawback for many is the fact that the game is in Japanese. However, the cutscenes actually retain the English that was found in the other versions of the game. Now, as for the Japanese packaging itself, it looks pretty similar to its Western counterparts, aside from the standard, smaller Japanese GameCube packaging. As you can see here, Mario, equipped with FLUDD, is prominent in the middle of a circular logo in front of a large shine on the front of the package. Now, the title here is written in katakana in blue, while the English title is below. And kind of like I was mentioning too, in terms of being affordable, this version of the game is probably the most affordable, especially if you're actually in Japan. You'll be able to find like a really good deal here. I got mine for just a little over 1,000 yen. It's like almost like 10 bucks USD, complete with the case, manual, and the cardboard sleeve. So if you're trying to hunt down some retro GameCube stuff out there, good luck to you guys. Super Mario Sunshine is one of those games that many people can't seem to agree on. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people really don't care either way. And that just kind of boils down to personal preference. Still, when it comes to the 3D All-Stars version on the Switch, this is, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, this is the only legitimate way to play the game on modern platforms. I will say it's definitely an improvement over the original, offering contemporary upgrades to visuals, and I think in general, the overall experience, it's not perfect, but for now, it's kind of all we got. And personally, I don't think that's a bad thing. As always, thanks for checking out this video. If you like what you see, please feel free to give us a like. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. We've got tons of podcasts, reviews, retro content, and a whole lot more. Again, this is Danny from the Famicast. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.